The call came at 2:47 a.m. My sister Rachel's voice cut through the darkness like a blade. "Marcus, you need to know something about Elena." My wife stirred beside me, pretending to sleep. I'd watched her fake sleep for months now. "She's in Dubai with someone named Vincent Carrera," Rachel whispered. "They're at the Burj Al Arab presidential suite, using your black card like it's Monopoly money." I wasn't surprised. The late-night client calls. Designer clothes appearing in her closet. New perfume that wasn't from me. The signs had been building like storm clouds for 8 months. I'd been waiting for this moment. Elena and I met at a charity gala 5 years ago. She was magnetic, dangerous, everything I thought I wanted. We married after a whirlwind romance. But fire burns bright and burns out fast. She craved excitement. I provided stability. Oil and water. I didn't wake her. Instead, I walked to my study and began the chess game she didn't know we were playing. First move, I called my financial advisor. "Freeze everything except the savings account. Leave exactly $2,000 accessible. Enough to survive, not enough to thrive." Second move, I contacted my lawyer. The prenup Elena signed included a morality clause she'd laughed off as romantic paranoia. Not so funny now. Third move, I booked a flight to Dubai. Rachel worked for a luxury travel company. She had connections everywhere, including the Burj Al Arab security team. Within hours, I had access to their private surveillance feed. I watched from my hotel room as Elena and Vincent lived our life with my money. She wore the diamond necklace I'd given her for our anniversary, laughing at his jokes, planning their future. At one point, she raised a champagne glass and said, "To freedom from boring husbands." I smiled and raised my coffee cup in return. The trap was simple. I had Rachel arrange for a surprise upgrade, to include a private butler service. The butler would deliver a special breakfast at exactly 9 a.m. Inside the silver cloche, instead of eggs Benedict, would be printed bank statements, photos, hotel receipts, and divorce papers with a morality clause highlighted in bright red. The show began at 9:03 a.m. Elena's scream echoed through the phone Rachel had hidden in the fruit basket. Vincent started shouting about psycho husbands and packed his bags. By 9:15 he was gone, leaving Elena alone with the wreckage of her choices. My phone exploded with calls and texts. 73 missed calls. Messages ranging from desperate apologies to furious threats. "You've trapped me here," she texted. "This is financial abuse." I replied once. "You trapped yourself. I just provided the cage." I didn't rush to confront her. I let her marinate in the consequences for 3 days. When I finally appeared in the hotel lobby, she looked like a ghost of the woman who'd betrayed me. "Marcus, please," she whispered, tears streaming. It was a mistake. Vincent meant nothing. I studied her face, memorizing this moment. "You know what the difference is between us, Elena. When you made your choice, you thought about yourself. When I made mine, I thought about justice." She grabbed my arm. "We can fix this. We can go to counseling." I gently removed her hand. Some things can't be fixed. They can only be ended cleanly. The divorce was swift and brutal. The morality clause meant she got nothing except her personal belongings and a one-way ticket home. Her lawyer called mine a shark. My lawyer thanked him for the compliment. Elena tried fighting it, hiring 3 different attorneys. Each one reached the same conclusion. She'd signed an airtight contract and violated it spectacularly. The evidence was overwhelming. 6 months later, I heard she was working at a boutique downtown, splitting a studio apartment with 2 roommates. Vincent had blocked her on everything and moved to Singapore. The life she'd chased had evaporated like morning mist. As for me, I rebuilt quietly, methodically, started a new business, made new friends, found peace in solitude. I learned that sometimes the strongest response isn't the loudest one. She sent one final text. "I hope you're happy now." It was not because of her suffering, but because the storm had finally passed. I'd weathered it with dignity and tact, while she'd chosen to dance in the rain and got struck by lightning. The house feels lighter now. Honest. Clean. Sometimes the best revenge isn't fire and fury. Sometimes it's simply letting someone face the natural consequences of their choices while you stand safely on higher ground, watching the flood they created wash them away.